Hey, welcome back, Chad. Say hi to Zherka. Hope he's doing good. That room is like, for a guy who's making all this money from numerology, man, look at this bed. I had a bigger
No, you
bed
know what I
in.
find weird? Your chatters always message me and say, "How does everyone fall for Zerka's bait? It's so obvious." Have you noticed chatters don't fall for it, but all influencers do? Do you know why? It's not that they're dumber. It's because when you're live, you feel like you're in the hot seat. You know what I mean? Like, bro, do you get nervous before a stream, or is that just me? I get a little weird before I go live.
A little, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. If it's been a couple days, but if I have good momentum, then I don't really care anymore.
Bro,
Then you get in that
you
flow state.
lost you lost your whole YouTube channel because of like a joke or some that's gotta with you every time you're live. And like the bands with me. So anytime I go live, I go, I could lose a lot of money right now.
I
And
mean,
I have.
I've come to terms. Why do you think I'm calling you, bro? I've already come to terms. I've lost everything. We lost our Instagram.
What the
I'm coping now. It's not coping. It's just coming to the realization. Me and Fresh and Phil, we both lost our Instagrams accounts. I had 1.6 million followers.
what was your last post?
It was a Ramadan reel. I was a Ramadan training. I was training with Muhammad Ajab and Ali Dawa, actually, your two favorite guys. We were in the gym training and fasting at the same time, and I posted a reel about
First of
fasting and
all,
training.
I'm an Ali Dawa fan. I think he's authentic. Muhammad Ajab, I don't like. I just don't like him. I just feel like when Ali Dawa talks of Christianity, he's doing his spellcaster like one on one me, bruv. But when Muhammad Hijab talks about Christianity, don't you sense he hates it like with a passion? Am I the only one in the chat, bro? Does anyone when Ali Dawa talks about Christianity, it's like he's winning a Yu-Gi-Oh battle. It's kind of cute. But when Muhammad Hijab does it, he even went hard on our cry baby Jordan Peterson. Who the is that, bro? Like Peterson's just like an old guy.
Yeah, I think it's because like Sheikh Uthman kind of sounds the same way sometimes when he's talking about Christianity.
No, he's very respectful for the YouTubers. The Sheikh is number one, kindest, most charitable. Like he's been pressed, and he was like, chill, chill, chill. There are venomous guys out there, but what? I said
camera.
too much.
No, you didn't. What did Muhammad Ajab say that you think was bad against Christian? And Muhammad, we get along pretty well. I got to spend Eid with them,
Okay.
and they're great guys,
It's
bro. Great people.
No, I'm sure in person they're great, but when this guy enters the arena, well, we as Muslims have to respect Jesus. Literally within 10 minutes, yeah, Jesus makes you weak, bro. I'm like, what?
It's a good point. I mean, I like the analogy. I don't want to start a religious debate right now, but the
I
difference.
know because Jesus made people so weak that the Crusades whooped everyone.
Sure, it's you always make it about wars. He's talking about theology, the fact of worshiping the God, the Almighty, the All Merciful, the All Powerful, God that cannot be destroyed, versus praying to a God that's a man that lives and dies, a
But
man that.
Sneako, this whole strength is the ultimate virtue. This is like Nietzsche is their religion. You see it in comment sections when a violent psychopath does something in the name of your religion. You know how many comments say shouldn't have been talking shit? You know how many comments you guys don't check that other religious people do? Muslims, even Muhammad Ajab on Fresh Fit was like, well, you can't talk shit. I'm like, bro, how is this a God position? The guy talks shit, so he got 11. You're even smiling because you have that group soul. But bro, getting stabbed 11 times and your argument is don't talk shit. What is this? The Crips and the Bloods?
No, I'm smiling because I don't actually think that was a Muslim. I think that was a psyop. I don't. Did that ever cross your mind that this is probably just another stage?
That's why I said psychopath, because I don't want to put it on you guys. I'm not attacking the knife guy. There's evil and psychos everywhere. I'm attacking the comment section with only this faith. Do you see a million comments saying this is like the Albanian way? If someone gets stabbed, the first thing an Albanian will say is shouldn't have been talking shit. I'm like, it's a 70-year-old bishop, bro. Like, there's no way that's the you know what a group soul is?
Sure,
Like
where everybody believes in the same thing.
Yeah, like a culture, like the riot soul. I don't know why I was rioting, right? You went to riots, like you're around people, and then you're in New York, and then you get that feeling to just break into a store because you're half.
I didn't even go in the store. I was farming YouTube videos. I didn't go in for the Black Lives Matter riots.
Yeah, so do you see how I'm not blaming the psychopath because psychos exist, But there's got to be one channel that says, guys, the Andrew Tate position of shouldn't have been talking shit. We're so tough. We stabbing 70-year-old men now. Like, bro, it's a we position on a psychopath instead of just separating from the psycho. Do you ever see Christians, like a Muslim gets beat up and the Christian goes, shouldn't have been talking shit about Jesus? But it doesn't really happen.
Well, that goes back to, I'm not saying that that's representative of Islam, but I don't think that's the right.
Okay, then why is there a billion comment sections saying you shouldn't have been talking shit? You shouldn't. And bro, I understand this thinking too. I used to be like this, but then it's like maybe for the 20-year-olds, for a 70-year-old bishop, 9 million comments saying, bro, what did you, and he's like respectful, but when I saw a billion comments saying talk get knifed.
Well, I mean,
that's like,
because you want to bring up the strength argument. What is a stronger position to hold? Defending your religion no matter what, or the religion that says turn the other cheek? What is
okay, so you agree that you agree that the Crusades were good. You guys talk shit, you guys did your own thing, and we slaughtered you.
Well, I'm talking about now because you had a problem.
Oh, why is it different? Why is it different now?
Because you brought up.
You're pro Crusades. You're saying Christians are being strong during the Crusades. You talk shit. You guys do your own thing. You take these countries. We just slaughter you. Is this the position?
I'm bringing that up because you said that you didn't like the way that Muhammad Hijab talks about Christianity. Right, so if you're going to say that the Crusades are good, then you should also say that standing up for your religion instead of turning the other cheek is good.
Again, you're doing this thing. You're saying it was good when we're talking about someone getting knifed. There's nothing good here.
I'm not saying someone getting knifed is good. I'm just saying that having strength in your religion is good. I'm not
right. But did you talk about the bishop, Mari?
The bishop, yeah, he said. I mean, I don't think he said anything too bad. I don't think he was trying to be insulting when he was talking about the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I think he's just standing up for his religion. He said it's a false religion, which is not like. I don't think that's just his belief. Like if you're a Christian,
like if Destiny starts saying pedo stuff about a prophet and he gets on the street, your first instinct is like, oh yeah, Destiny's an asshole. That's all of our first instinct. But I doubt Sneakyo thinks like, oh, that blue-haired deserved that. You know?
What's your point? Should I not?
I mean, I'm wondering where do you fall here?
If he got beat up, I would feel bad for him. I would.
Why are you smiling, bro? This is like you belong in that faith. You're more evil than anyone, bro.
It was a good Ramadan. See, when you were Muslim, did you ever fast for a month?
Yeah, but I was very young. I was like 15.
Do you remember your Ramadans? I asked Myron the other day. He said his last Ramadan was 2008. He must have been 19 or 20.
Bro, Albanians just celebrate Eid, so they get some money and that's it. That's all they do.
Oh, okay. And then they go right. Do they drink after Eid?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like Indonesians. Do you consider them a part of your religion?
100%. I think that's the biggest Muslim population is in Indonesia. People have this misconception that it's all Arabs, but Indonesia, they're going strong.
No, one in the chat if you agree. All Muslims should behave like Sheikh Uthman. I think he behaves great.
Some people call him. Why do you say that? Because I get some Christians criticize. I think even your fans say that he's arrogant.
I can't imagine him. Maybe I'm wrong. Can you see him go live and say shouldn't have been talking shit? I can't see that in my head.
But when are you coming back to the U.S., man? We gotta stop yapping.
Very soon, very soon, and then I'll be living there. But you see how I bring fire. Look how mad chat is. Did I say anything invalid? Be honest. Like, bro, all I'm saying is you guys got to be more like the Sheikh, and we got to be less like Jordan Peterson. And that's all I'm saying. We got to be more extreme. You guys got to be less. I mean, 11 knifings, and you guys don't talk about that? That's crazy.
I don't think that was a Muslim, and
I'm baiting him.
I know you're baiting. But why don't you go to church? Why don't you go to church and read? I'm surprised about that because that's your whole thing, man. Your community's called Christ Crusaders. You don't sit there like it's really. I have ADHD too. You know how I am.
No, I feel really weird when I spend like 5-7 hours some days just listening to a priest on YouTube, and then I go to church, and then he just doesn't hit as hard as the guy I chose on YouTube, right? Like I'll choose a nice Catholic channel on YouTube. And then it's not like I've for a year straight done 5 hours a day. It's like therapy for me. So to me, it's kind of like, I don't know, I sit in church and I go, I kind of want to watch the YouTube, you know?
Well, you can't just go there for like a calm place of worship. I mean, part of Juma prayers, you hear the khutbah, you'll hear like they'll do a speech, but most of the time in the masjid, like I was sleeping in the masjid in Medina. Like I'll read the Quran. It takes like after a couple hours, you get tired, you could just like sleep on the floor, wake up again, and then you pray. During the end of Eid, there's like so many night prayers. I didn't even know this. You have Taraweeh, then you have the Eid night prayer, then and then you have to stay up until Fajr pretty much. You can be in the masjid for like 7 hours straight. Well, I was in there for like 7 hours every day.
There's one good thing about the war, and I was like, this is the first time I can predict a bridge between the Christians and the Muslims, and they're gonna get tight. And you see Twitter, they got very close. Same with Nick and the Muslims got very close to each other. So that's why when I saw that 11 stabbing thing, I'm like, I hope this doesn't ruin relationships, because you could easily make the argument it's some MK Ultra. I see that, but then when I read all the comment sections, I was like, yeah, this is too tribal, man.
I'd say I don't pay attention. I don't even give that stuff attention because I know it's just gonna divide us any more and more.
What about Destiny? If Destiny gets, because he said some edgy shit, do you say that Destiny shouldn't have been talking shit? Or do you say to him, hey, that was wrong, they should have just kept walking?
I would not. I don't promote violence, especially for
wow.
Wow. Bro, when are you gonna give up? I had to mute some people because I have these numerology people in the chat. They won't shut up about life path.
Yeah, what is it about Muslims love numerology? The Christians hate it. They hate me.
Muslims love it.
Yeah, there's that guy who's on. He's a huge following. He was on Gary's thing. The Christians say it's all satanic. 2 + 2 is evil. I still remember in front of your girlfriend. I'm so dense, I guess I don't drink, but I guess I was drinking and we were having dinner and I'm like, you're like, Zherka, you don't believe in that numerology stuff? I'm like, yeah, that's why you're with this girl. She's a 28. And she looked at me like, what? And you're like, no, it's because I like her. It was so awkward.
I genuinely don't believe in any of the numerology stuff.
Then why'd you date her?
I didn't. She was around.
Gary comes up to me. He's like, Sneakyo signed a $5 million deal after he pipes a 28. Am I ever wrong? And I'm like, holy shit, bro, you got me.
She was just around at that. She was a nice girl. It had nothing to do with that stuff.
I said that to Gary. I'm like, most people would pipe. They wouldn't care about the number.
Do you actually think that? I mean, because I saw you tweeted, you're saying that it's a grift, and you're making all this money off of this. Do you actually believe in this stuff?
Yeah, I use it, but when I say grift, I mean like my true calling is not that. So the more time I spend with that, it feels like a grift. But do I use it? I got like 70,000 views hiring a new editor. He's a 22 master builder. The guy is good.
Master builder? These sound like Minecraft terms. What are
like
you
like at 22 is George Washington. Like that's their thing, right? You're a double 8. Do you know how much karma that is? If you do one bad thing, it comes back to you tenfold. Isn't that Sneakyo's life?
You realize you sound like a crystal girl, right? You realize you sound like an astrology, like blue hair.
Right, but even those crystals, I'm kidding. Those crystals do something. Like Nicholas Tesla talks about energy, vibration, frequency, sound, and it gets trapped in crystallized in a amethyst crystal, whatever. So I'm kidding, bro. Look, I know I sound crazy, but I sound crazy, but look at this. You have 2 8s. That's the karma number and the money number and money for power. Do you know how much money you're going to have in 10 years? But if you do one thing wrong, so it's kind of healthy me telling you don't do, like you can't sin at all, bro. You have 2 8s. That comes back to you like this.
Okay, well, what does that have to do with Christianity? Because you're either a Christian or you're like, does that align at all with the Bible? Because this is like Jewish mysticism.
Well, it's from Pythagoras. So do you believe what he wrote?
What he did, the triangle?
Like, do you believe matter is crystallized sound? Like you are just vibrations. Your molecules are.
I don't think we're just that. I think we have souls, and that's something that we can't describe.
Okay, here's where numerology really helps me. I quit all, and this is an Islamic position, I think. I quit all music. Because if you look at the hertz of music, it's a static, low vibration frequency that with you hard, makes you negative and sick. That's why all these ancient temples had big bells, and they would use harmonics to heal the cells in their body. If you search up Gregorian chants or 111 hertz or any of these healing frequencies, and you listen to them while you shower, you are not anxious, bro. After 20 minutes, if you listen to rap music and this stuff, you'll be anxious all day, especially if you're drinking and stuff like that. Harmonics is like 99% of my success in 2024. Because like I was like, how am I gonna work all these hours? It's like no Adderall for 4 months straight, nothing. And I replaced the music, not the zero music like a Muslim, but I changed it for Beethoven. Very unlike me. Because I used to wonder, I'm like, why did I get that sense of wonder when I watch those Nolan movies? It's all the harmonics, the visuals, it's all the music they play, the white people, or the stuff that would make geniuses. And if I showed you the projects I'm working on, you'd be like, holy, how'd you get all this done? I'm telling you, the most money I've made working like 3 hours a day, I'm not selling you anything. I quit music and I switched to like good frequencies, healing frequencies, thinking, or if you don't want to look into that stuff, just Beethoven. And it's mind blowing. Like, billionaires listen to Beethoven, losers. One rapper makes money and then loses it. 99% of his audience is broke as from the vibration, bro. You can put a tone on that makes you anxious throughout the day, or you can turn off the music and the tone is still being emanated from the towers in a city. So you're being washed by this tone that makes you anxious for no reason. That's why when you leave, go into the mountains, you go, I'm at peace. Because you're away from the city's vibration, dude. That's where numerology helps. Like, I'm not selling anything. I'm saying listen to better shit.
I completely let go of music. Like during Ramadan, wallahi, I didn't listen to one full song. I think like I played a couple, like half songs in the beginning of some streams. But wallahi, the whole month I didn't listen to a whole song. And since I've been back, like you start to hear the programming and all of this music and you understand why it's haram, because like even like in a hotel lobby you'll hear a song like I want to go back to you, I want to go back to you, and then you start thinking like, yeah, I do want to go back to her. It's programming you to start thinking about relationships that you've never been in. It's giving you heartbreak.
That one, you used to call me on my cell phone. It's a gay song, but people actually call their ex through that.
100%. All the music, if you think of it, it's all about heartbreak and about like missed relationships. They're able to channel energy. It's almost like they can cast a spell within the song. And I highly recommend people try it. It's good to hear that you let go a lot of that stuff. I don't know if you
let go of hip hop, bro. At the gym, you can go hard with some hip hop, but like 1 hour a day, if you listen to music throughout a day, like a woman, like when she's getting ready with her makeup, and people who go to no sound are happy. But then you add Beethoven or these kind of tones, you're going to see your productivity sky. Bro, I'll tell you this. I believe in this more than anything. Like this year is, wow.
But that's a Muslim belief. That's not a Christian belief.
Well, I'm saying use Beethoven. Not you guys say no music, right?
Why Beethoven? How does Beethoven increase productivity?
I couldn't explain it to you. I just know geniuses listen to that frequency. I have no idea. It's something to do with the octaves. It's some Pythagorean.
How did Beethoven die?
I don't know anything about Beethoven.
Wait, someone tell me. Did he kill himself, or was that no? Maybe that was somebody else.
I think after he finished his stream and jumped off a bridge. I think.
Come on.
Who's Beethoven?
Okay. I was talking to young Don earlier today, and I think.
What happened to him? Did he let go of the Trinity forever? It's been.
He let go of the Trinity, and I have to say, like I'm not trying to say too much about his private life because it was a private conversation, but he said, because this is theological, so I think he's okay with it. But he was reading like early Christian practices, and he was talking about how early Christian women used to dress up in niqab and burqas. Have you read that before?
Yeah. You have to cover your hair.
Not just that, like full niqab where it's just your eyes. Christian women.
Well, what's your point? Like
I'm saying
our religion you got it from us. Our religion came first.
But that's okay. Like, see, that's what I don't get about the debate is that like Jews.
No, you know where you're going with that. You're saying like you got it from us. That's what you're trying to say.
No, I'm saying I'm happy that he's getting closer to the truth. That he's like he renounced the Trinity. He said that Jesus is a God.
Look what Pythagoras says about the Trinity. He says that's the number of God before Christ, bro.
Was
Like
he?
this guy, this is the biggest genius. Plato learned from him. He said that the number of God is 3.
I was listening to some Freud today. I had a long drive, and I was listening to like the unconscious.
Why? What? No, you got to go to Jung. Skip the Freud.
Well, it's good to read all. I read some Jung, but I got bored the last time. I'll try it again. Wait, what's wrong with Freud? Because I like what he's talking about, the dream state. I like his analysis on psychology and the unconscious mind, the pre-conscious mind.
Well, he goes into the collective unconscious, which you're tapping into a group soul, a cultural soul with your Islamic faith. And that's why when you started this, it felt like you're tapping into memories, ancestral memories, not even your ancestors. It could be anything, right? So, like, you've seen those black guy trying to be white. He's tapping into the white of the collective unconscious. The collective unconscious is everything. So, you got to read about the anima, the shadow, the self, the collective unconscious, or like, man, this guy will help you see through liars. Like, if you see someone make a face and they're resistant to something you say, like Sneakyo likes the color blue, and you go like, wait, no, I don't. That immediate resistance is because I triggered your shadow, the shadow that you're ignoring, that you love blue or whatever it is. And it helps you see through liars with women, with everyone in the workplace. Once you understand, like, the unconscious has to become conscious for you to go to the next level. So if you always talk about writers and books and writing a book, but you never do it, the internal and the external are not matching. So the unconscious is not becoming conscious. So it's actually, it pushes through you like it's an elephant you gotta appease with peanuts. And this archetypal phenomena, there's different archetypes that push through you. Some people have the hero archetype. Their YouTube channel's about saving people. That's you. It pushes through you that you want to be a man, the hero. Some people, you're also ruled by the trickster archetype. You want to make funny YouTube videos that sometimes cost people's feelings, like Gideon. You heard my boy Gideon, right? You called him a Jew. Then you also have the outlaw archetype. Maybe you want to break the law and stuff. These are archetypes that push through you, that you have to transmute, and there's nothing you can do to get rid of them. So you can sit with a therapist all day. I debated 5 therapists, and they're all frozen because they're not allowed to use this stuff. And I said, one of the therapists said to me the dumbest thing. I said, this one's ruled by the ruler archetype. They want the Rolex, they want to rule, they want power. And she said, can't you just change your archetype? I'm like, if Sneakyo since 5 years old watched Hitler, Rome, all this empire documentaries, all this stuff that's like about war and conquering, up until he's 25 years old, and you strip that from him, what's left? It's not Sneakyo. And you couldn't strip it from him. Meaning you can't change your archetype. They're formed through traumas, cracks in your psyche, soul, and mind. When you're a kid, you go through certain traumas. Like if a girl said, wow, you can't even climb at the playground. Some people get cracked by that, and they grow up to be red pill channels who hate women, right? And so something happens to everyone as a kid. And when you unpack it, you don't need therapy anymore. But you're going to cry when you unpack your unconscious traumas, for sure.
But you said you've been going to therapy.
Well, I have a brother who's a therapist. I consider it the same shit, but people say it's very different. But I'm not going to lie. As much as he made me, like, I'm just a caveman without talking to him. You guys are a lot alike, you know, but he's into these kind of books. He got me into this stuff.
Is he Muslim?
Well, he's not religious, but he understands it's a psychic canopy that if you lose a loved one, you need religion to cope, or else you go through a darker period. So he understands the function of religion. Plus, he sees it with me. Like, he's like, wow, you're a Christian for 2 weeks when you moved to America and you just became famous and rich. It's like, yeah, it helped me a lot. But before that, I was just ruled by outlaw archetype. Now I even feel weird making a prank style or funny video. I feel like 99% of my content should be lifting my guys, and I go into my higher self, this kind of hero archetype. And that's what you've done. Like, I was like, Sneakyo's content's all about saving Palestine. He kind of lost who he was. Well, it's good. It's good. If that's what your legacy is, you're saving souls, that's good, right? But then also you can take it too far. Like Gideon, he lost a sense of identity and threw away. Like, when you go too hard with spirituality, you can throw away pieces of who you are, but God gives you gifts to use. And Gideon went too far, and now I heard that he's back to making prank videos. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's back. He did a video with the Yakuza member. I think he got upset because of the debate. I'm not really sure what it is. I want to speak to him again, but I'm not sure.
No, but you see how you
I don't think I lost myself. Like, go ahead.
No, weren't you attacked by a lot of your people? They're like, oh, you're spending too much time on this Palestine stuff. And I remember getting brainwashed by chat, and I'm like, is he? Then I realized, bro, saving children, that's #1 priority. It's like if my content wasn't about, hey, you're going through heartbreak, here's a YouTube Zherka video. If my content was just like and blah, 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 that's like you're going backwards in life. You know what I mean?
My content was never like just like save the children. I don't want to, but I don't think I ever.
No, you're doing good. You shouldn't switch. You should take it all the way, as many charities as you can. Because, bro, if you look at your old videos, you weren't serving a purpose. You were just filming. Now you're serving the good that pyramids to God. You know what I mean?
You wanted to say God so bad, but you switched it to good last second.
I'm not going to say it for a Muslim.
He was about to. Did you catch that?
No, but it is a Catholic position that we believe a lot of you guys still go to heaven. We just don't get to judge that, and we say 100% ticket is Jesus. But yeah, if you think Khabib, who's a good person, isn't going to heaven, we don't know for sure, but we can assume, yeah. Let me grab a cigarette, bro.
Another one? I need to order.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you about that Gideon. I'm sure you felt guilty because I laughed, but you attacked the guy, and you guys were actually like this. You guys, the first people I met on YouTube.
Yeah, I want to speak to. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna like force anything. I don't know if he was if he's upset.
I gave the best advice. I said, Gideon, make the prank videos. You know, it doesn't have to be extreme. Get those millions of dollars and then put them towards charity. Boom. Problem solved. You're effective now. But he went for this kind of Protestant message of faith only. But he was really talking about it. He's ruled by the trickster archetype and he wants to grow up. But I found it so weird how no one said this. Gideon is a better person than you and I for a longer period of time. We only recently became good people. Around the same time, you and I had like some awakenings. But I was late. You're on point usually. But Gideon has been a good person for longer than any YouTuber we know. I remember meeting Gideon.
Hey, bro.
I met his girl. And she's like, oh, he wants a family. He's like, didn't try and hook up with me and stuff. And I'm like, what? At a party, I'm like, this guy doesn't use his check mark. He's actually a good guy. And we all just went hard on him for God knows why. I think it was funny. I think what did your chat call?
I mean, I think tough love is important the same way like all the white people are mad at Andrew Tate for telling people to have kids. I think tough love is good. Like I've been roasting you about the numerology stuff nonstop and you don't get upset.
I think it's hilarious, bro.
That's just my sense of humor. I may was making jokes about how you celebrating Hanukkah, but I think
I think it's hilarious because I send you how much money I make.
I think he got upset about that, but I hope he's fine, man. I hope he's fine.
I'll tell you, the only time I feel evil is when I realize Gary got me into it.
Yeah, you got sired by to promote Jewish mysticism.
Wait, I thought you guys were cool.
Yeah, no, he is cool, but I do think the numerology stuff is Jewish mysticism. It's Kabbalah like magic. It has nothing to do with Christianity. It has nothing to do. And then I get annoyed because I get like some of your fans that spill over because you're never live, and they just spam like you're an 8 life path, and I just want to ban all. I banned like 3.
Look at this, bro. I'm not just saying this. My base and your fan base, as hater as they can be on you or me, they never ever miss a chance to say, oh, these guys' content is so good together. That's why I love both. I just don't read your guys, but I love them.
You got to be more active. Yeah, they don't stop. They don't stop over it. But what are your plans to come back? What are you gonna do this time around?
Mainly I want to do IRL streams with the camera on my car and put one hole on that seat and drive, and we're gonna have a timer to see how fast I can make her cry or like just be mean. So it's like Fresh and Fit 1-on-1. And now when I live in Miami, 6 microphones, 6 in my place, Fresh Fit style, and then I'm just gonna host Fresh and Fit. Just send them all there. And you.
I don't know if I want to do like from free mixing content.
What is that? Oh, Freemason content? Weren't you accused?
Free mixing.
Oh.
Wait, I was accused of being a Freemason by who? By like one of your schizo?
The first day I met you, everyone said Zherka the Mason is meeting Sneakyo. And there's like whole articles about this. And I've been like, look at what you're wearing.
What am I wearing?
The East and West double-headed eagle of the 33-degree Scottish Rite Freemasonry. You're wearing it on stream.
This is Ye merch. This is from his last album.
I know. This is bait, guys. But also they say Ye. Wait, are you working with him? You're in Disneyland with him? Was he's at Disneyland right now?
Well, limited to what I can talk about.
I remember you said you're working with him, and what happened?
I'll tell you off stream. But you don't actually believe in all the Freemason stuff because you wear the Freemason hat. Like those people have like low level power. They're not even really.
Yeah.
They're not even really controlling anything too much.
They got replaced by Skull and Bones, right? Skull and Bones took over.
Isn't it the same thing?
Well, it's a lot darker. There's no middle pillar. You know, there's two, mercy and severity, and then the middle pillar. These guys are just severity, satanic, evil.
Well, where are you? Cause you be talking about all the like. What room is this?
This is my place, bro. What? I can't have my own property.
You
I'm
can't
gonna buy a house. My second property I'm buying in Miami. 10 times. I don't know why you're renting. Why are you renting that place? You should buy your own spot.
Because I don't want to. I don't know if I'm gonna be here forever, bro. It's all
Why?
temporary.
Because LA is gonna get better.
Nah, maybe the Middle East.
But you're a content creator, bro. Does anyone go there?
I could be the first one. I could dominate the market. They need English speakers. Then people.
Then get married. You should get married if you're doing that.
Yeah, that's the plan. Right.
Really? I can't see you enjoy marriage. Because, bro, I remember when I was around you, I was like, yo, you were hopping on planes every weekend. You're just getting out of there every weekend. You're going to like 10 states a month. I'm like, bro, you're going to hate marriage.
You could still
You're going to be like
around.
Trump. You're going to be like Trump on a plane, but never around the family.
You could still travel and be married, and I'm pretty sure my wife is going to understand that.
Fatima is going to understand that.
She's 100% she's going to understand if it's for work. But I mean, think about it. Like, how much longevity do you think I really have in this content creator game? You know, maybe
You've been here 10 years. What the?
Well, for a lot of the 10 years before, I was posting like once a week, once a month. You know,
I was thinking about that. I'm like, when you got into it, there's no money on here.
Yeah, well, when I wasn't making money for a long time beforehand. You know, I was doing it once in a while.
That blew me away. That just when the internet got more popular than TV, that's when you got your Rumble deal. But I'm like, for 10 years, you were kind of like, you're like the Kev Jumba. You're just doing it for fun.
I was doing it for like the passion and all that. Yeah, that was my life. But maybe I can go back and position it that like the regular streaming thing is like, bro, like for example, like when you run out of content ideas, that's how you end up in a pimp's house doing content with like a bunch of just one giant OF.
Leave Myron out of this, bro.
So what the man? I don't want to be promoting that. You know, I don't know. It just seems like I already lost everything. You know, I lost the platforms. I think I said what I had to say. I think I found the truth with Islam. What else is there to really? What else is there to really say? Mohammed Ajab had a great point. I want to see what you think about this. He's like, if you want to do content, it seems like you found the truth. He told me this, and he's like, I'm like, well, what do I do? Because you know, for streaming, you have to one up it all the time. IRL streaming is just like a chase to do the most degenerate content possible. That's how you're like fighting people. Like it's pretty. You have to always one up it, and it gets worse and worse. So why not just do Muslim content? 1 in 4 people in the world are Muslim. It's the fastest growing religion in the world. It's worldwide. There's a demand for English speakers. It's the best thing you could be talking about with your voice. Like, what else is there that's more important to do? So if I just go all in on Muslim content, like, yeah, the Christians are going to be upset. The parasocials are going to like kind of fade away. But that's
I don't think Christians should be mad because if Sneakyo doesn't do Muslim content, your alternative is just being a regular Joe. It's not Christianity. So that's worse. That's much worse if you're just like some red pill creator. But like if you quit this path, you would just be like Tate, you know?
What do you mean?
Like his religion's red pill.
I think he's learning. I think he's learning as a Muslim. But don't
Oh, you think he's genuine?
Yeah, I do think he's genuine, man. Like, there's a hadith that says, like, if I see alcohol in my brother's beard, I'm going to assume it was spilled on. That's what I assume too. He gets a lot of criticism, but he's a new Muslim. He's only a year and he's still learning everything. I do think he's a genuine Muslim.
Did Instagram pay you?
I mean, you get like the best networking app in the world. It's the
Snapchat is paying you.
Yeah, I'm making money on Snapchat. Yeah,
a lot of money. When you told me, I'm like, I don't even get it. You post a sandwich picture, you make that much?
Yeah, so there's sandwiches and like selfies and.
Yeah, because when I said, "Oh, I'm on Sneakyo, I'm making more," if you don't count his deal, I forgot to add in your Snapchat. You're destroying everyone. Like your Snapchat is how much do you make a day?
It depends on the day. I don't want to go like tell everybody the business, but it's like
it's freaky amount.
It's really stupid too, and people are addicted to it. I mean, you are profiting off of people's social media addiction completely. But
I had no idea. I thought it's a dead app. So everyone I talked to, they said I can't make money on Snapchat, but I know Sneako's not lying. He is doing it. There's certain people who
you can't get on the creator program anymore. Hold on. Let me take a real quick. Don't say anything like too terrible.
Yo, that was weird. I thought he called me for a second. It was my broski. You know,
wait, so why'd you get banned?
It was hate speech. I think I told someone to go again. Something like that.
So you're banned on Kick permanently?
No, it's like a month, but that's a long time actually. I can hit up a buddy to get on banned, but I'll do that when I'm in America.
I don't know why they would do that. The platform Kick is dead.
Yeah, well, you had that clip where you said there's no one live, and you were right. I clicked it that day. It was just ammo.
It was Amaranth, like with the botted viewers, like just when there was clearly like 100 people in there and it said 4,000. And the chat was slower than like my Twitter community. There's absolutely no chance.
But plus the Kick community, I love it and stuff, but they are kind of low IQ. They believe Neon's, a lot of them believe Neon's not botting. Like there's like, you know how much botting goes on in that website? There was a dude who botted to 1 million live viewers.
I think everybody on Kick is botted. I don't really believe in that website.
But also Rumble, like bro, they didn't cut me a deal, bro. That's satanic, bro. Like tell them that we're not cool anymore.
Why not just stream on Rumble while you're gone? He can't hear me. He can't hear me. Chat, this restaurant said it was halal, but I'm not 100% sure. I just Googled halal food and this is the first one that showed up.
Okay. Well, how come you're at so many viewers right now?
I don't know. I was gonna end the call, but it's still at 10K, so I'm still yapping to you.
Yeah, because I realized, bro, we're chilling too hard. Like we used to have we used to have I watched our best. Now, when we're helping people is our best, but really the funniest shit I've ever done that a lot of people haven't seen. Remember we did Monkey before Monkey was a thing?
And now everybody's doing
funniest content. It was racism after racism.
I put you on a Monkey. Didn't I?
Yeah.
And now everybody copied your pedophile jokes. That you did start the pedophile movement on, and then got everybody else banned for doing your jokes.
Well, you know why people should stop? Apparently, a lot of influencers do talk to underage chicks. Bro, I had no idea. It's like a problem. Like they can't resist if a 16-year-old DMs them, and that's why I say, bro, if you're an influencer and you want to do pedo jokes, make sure you're not actually a pedo. Like what? Did you see that kid who got riot?
Yeah. I've seen him before. I know him. I've seen him in the masjid here.
Ruined his whole life, and the joke became real.
I think he was just trolling. It didn't even seem that serious to me.
Bro, wasn't he getting like nudes on live?
Yeah.
That's horrific, bro. Because I see it more as betrayal. Like if we're on a call and I show Sneako my D, and he's showing his server, that's betraying me, bro. Like you wouldn't do that, would you, Sneako?
No. What are you asking this hypothetical for? I don't know.
Bro, what do you do now? I haven't seen.
Okay, he's saying he had underage in Discord. I didn't even. What do I do? You didn't see any of my Ramadan streams? You didn't see
I'm not allowed to watch those. I'm
not allowed to watch.
Because Sneako, there is this fear I have
that you're gonna come back to Islam.
No. That Ali Dawa said, Sneako, don't stay with this guy. He's too extreme. When I saw Ali Dawa say that, I was like, yeah, maybe Ali's not that extreme. I love his content. He's funny as like, sister, you're transgender because you with the shaitan. He's so funny.
Shout out to Ali Dawa, bro.
Yeah, he's the only one I like. But also, it's like when he said Sneako is around a radical or whatever, I'm like, I can see Sneako become like way too spiritual, where you're kind of like, you're gonna become Gideon, you know?
I might, man. I might. But I don't know. I don't know what else to do forever, man. I mean, not at this.
What?
Not at this level. Forever.
I'll say this, bro. I used to find it weird when Sneako would say I'm a comedian, because I think of those guys on stage, and you've done that. But bro, if you lose your funny, I'll never with you again. You have to remain funny. And these religious channels, remember when Gideon lost his funny? Isn't that one in the chat if he went too far? He like stopped enjoying life. That was weird, man.
I don't know why he got I mean, he's back.
They got him to delete all of his videos. That's a huge step down.
Yeah, I don't know why he hated me for.
No, you went hard, bro. You went hard on him, bro.
Bro, you know what doesn't make sense? I love Gideon, but how are you going to be the guy like trolling people so hard in public to where they want to fight you? And I make a joke about your menorah, and then you block my number. Like,
no, you were trying to get him in a debate, and he was as uncomfortable as you Muslims when we bring up the word Sam Shamoon. You guys get so uncomfortable with that word, and then you were like pushing him into a debate, and he's like, "I'm not ready," and you guys double teamed him. Like, what the? Like,
we didn't even want to debate him. We wanted to debate his pastor for making him believe in Hanukkah.
Well, his pastor's name is Sam Shamoon. You should hit him up right now.
But you keep saying this as if anybody's scared of him when he ran away from Sheikh Usman. You keep.
I don't know. I feel like that. You know, he's been blackballed. He's been blackballed by the whole debate industry. You guys should. He's literally the Sneako that no one wants to talk to him because he knows religion better than anyone.
You make him sound interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've never promoted a guy who doesn't like Nick, but this guy, he's really good, bro. Because you can see he's. The only time he's dark is like when he tells people your mom's like that. But most of the time he's objective, right? Because, bro, I've never seen a Muslim debate a dude who speaks their language. He's the only guy who does that. That's a fair debate, you know?
What did you think of my Nick interview? Where you saw them like...
When was that? Recent?
What are you talking about? I had the trumpets in the whole stream. I thought you were telling him to do it.
Was that yesterday?
It was literally 2 minutes before calling you.
I thought, I thought, wait, what? So, weren't you? Oh, because I thought Nick said that you weren't having him on or something.
I just had him on, like literally 2 minutes before he came on.
What'd you guys talk about?
Everything. We talked about everything. He's lying.
Yeah,
Zherka the liar.
I swear to God, I only watch VODs. Like, I don't watch live.
So, wait, why were they spamming Z's? You just did it alone?
Who was spamming Z's? Your chat?
Yes.
Did you guys mention me? Yeah.
Bro, we didn't even talk about you once. I still like, wallahi, I don't even think your name came up, but they were spamming.
Bro, I think why I'm popular with your chat is because I made Sneako. Like, bro, Sneako, you've never platformed someone more than once. Just me.
I just had Nick on for like the. But...
Yeah, but you'll take a break for a few months. Me,
I have a Myron on. Myron's a recurring character.
Yeah, but I was the first recurring character. I was your $5 million deal.
Also, like Warner, the Warner, Arab, fresh,
and it was the CEO of Rumble was probably like, get Zherka on, get those 10-50. You were getting 18K at one point, and then get your deal, but don't give Zherka a deal. Is that what happened?
Wallahi, he never brought you up.
I was wearing the Rumble hat on Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, he asked somebody like, "Who's this Zherka guy?" But
well, you guys lost out on me. Okay.
Just come back now. What other options do you have? Are you gonna go live on YouTube or no?
Well, I have my website. I spend most of my time there, and the bands aren't kind of like when people can't get a hold of me, they actually come pay for the website. It's actually great, you know.
So you just stream like exclusive on your website?
It's pretty much. This is gonna sound weird, but it's no trolling. I only answer questions, dating and spirituality and bettering yourself. So it's not Zherka content. Like, we laugh, but it's not really Zherka content. It's like to go to the next level. And those are my best clips, bro. My best clips are like helping people. But man, I have this thing where I want to troll more than I want to help people sometimes. It's really bad. I gotta change that.
They're saying that you tweeted an hour before coming on. There's no way. And you just swore on God.
Yeah, I posted your tweet to hype people up. Why would I lie? What do I gain from lying here? I don't even get it. Like, to look cool? Oh, I just don't watch anyone's content. I don't watch. I watch Sneakyo
okay.
updates.
They saw your tweet and then they thought that it was they thought that you knew. Okay.
No, I didn't know you had Nick on, bro. Isn't that dangerous?
It is what it is, bro. I gotta stop caring. It's like, what else do I have to lose? Like, I'm not gonna get the.
Bro, all you gotta focus on is get that YouTube back, Instagram.
I don't think I'm gonna get. I think it's done. Like, YouTube. Why would they let me back on? They have no incentive to. Instagram's.
It's Sneakyo. It's never over. Even Alex Jones got back on Twitter eventually. That's
back on Twitter, but that's because Elon Musk bought it. There's not going to be new ownership of YouTube anytime soon, especially not somebody like Elon. If Elon buys YouTube, which he won't, he's going to turn X into YouTube. That's what I'm feeling confident about, is that I can use X as a good video platform. I have a lot of followers on X too. I have a good poll there. Instagram, like, that was a big loss, but like, maybe that was a sign from Allah. Like, what was on Instagram besides Shaitan? All of it's dunya. I haven't opened Instagram once since I got banned, and my life is the same. You know, I'm just avoiding hoes. I'm not getting.
Yeah, I don't care that Instagram is a way, bro. I remember when I got banned off Instagram like 4 years ago. Immediately, first time in my life, I made good money. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. Right now, I'm banned. I can get it back. One email, and I forget, because Instagram is the dirtiest app. Like, you just spend time. People don't realize, they're like, I only scrolled for 20 minutes. Yeah, but it affects your thinking for 5-7 hours. So it doesn't matter if you're spending only 20 minutes on Instagram. It's changing your thoughts in the morning. It's molecularly changing thought into emotion in the negative sense, where, oh, I don't have no bitches, and Instagram's dirty, bro. That shit. This is a ton of views. How much do you normally get?
5 or 6. Yeah, I know. It's Karen. We're doing nothing.
And we're doing nothing, and we're doing botted kick views. This is the botted guys on Kick.
This is what I'm saying. Like, this is how much we had, like, doing haram content with a bunch of whores. Why can't we just, like, you could sit and have a good conversation about God?
No, bro. Listen. I traveled America. I collabed with everyone, and as great as I am with Bradley and these guys, I can't see myself do it every day. You, Fresh, and Myron, I could spend thousands of hours. I never get bored, bro. It's like same neighborhood energy. And bro, I'll say right now, the only good creators, Myron, Fresh, Sneakyo. And I'm not talking about Miami. I'm talking about all of America. These are the only. Everyone else kind of needs systems and metas. I don't think you guys need metas. You know, these are the only shit you should watch. Because bro, if you're laughing watching self-development, that's exactly what it should be. The entertainment part should be getting you to develop yourself. It shouldn't be just jinxy. If you watch Jinxie, you're gonna become Jinxie. You know. I don't know why. I just hate that guy for no reason, bro. I don't know why. He did one bad thing to you, and I just tweet about him and attack him.
He's getting a little bit arrogant. Like, when you get that many views and stuff like that, you start attacking everybody. But I think he's gonna get humbled soon, because like the way he's been talking about. No, not in like a. I'm not saying that in an evil way.
You're wishing it. Bro.
I'm not. No. Being humble doesn't have to be a bad thing. You know, you get humbled every day. Like, being humble is good. It's good to remind yourself we're all just people.
Well, he's humble because he's dating that thing. Wasn't he dating your Becky? This is how you get clips, chat. Twitter.com/Zherka official. This is the whole clip. Jinxie, are you watching?
I was thinking about doing the first X podcast. Like, I could be the first podcaster exclusively on X. You know, because I have.
When is that a thing?
It's not. So I'll be the first.
Yeah, when is it coming here though?
When is what coming here?
No one streams on X.
Yeah, nobody. Exactly. You can stream on X. You can do it right now. I don't know why you're not.
Will I get paid?
There's money, but it's low.
You know what I found weird is, like, you and these top streamers, you guys get like dollar donations. If I go live for 4 hours, I can make $7,000 just chatting. How come you guys don't?
There's zero chance
you guys. It's like when you get
this cap.
You want to see my OBS, bro? I can talk numerology for 4 hours. The tens, the hundreds, they add up so quick.
You're not making 7,000. You're not making 7,000 from TTS.
You easily. I'll show you.
There's no way. You're grifting good Christians with Jewish mysticism for $5 TTSs. That's what you're doing.
Bro, I get the same question over for $20 every second. They keep repeating the same question. Who watches my streams in this chat? Oh, that's
Nobody.
a bad question. That's a bad question. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, you get the $5 million deal, you get 5 bones an hour. You don't get donos. I shit on you for donos.
Yeah, because you're scamming people with mysticism that should be Christians.
Most of them would donate, say, I know you're scamming me, but here you go. That's what literally all of them say that.
Bro, he's just saying.
No, but Sneakyo right now is $500 an hour. And I'll do the whole numerology chart.
Okay, so you're going live for 14 hours.
No, I do it privately. I'm not teaching people the secrets. What the
Okay, but okay.
Like Sneakyo, I done your numerology chart for long term. Your numbers are insane.
Isn't it crazy, guys, that I get called a grifter and he's just saying right now he's scamming people with numbers and nobody calls him a grifter?
Well, it's not.
Isn't that wild?
No, it's scamming if you hide it. I'm not hiding it. I'm literally just stealing your money. Like what? I'm like most on. Yeah, money comes to the honest, bro. It's not just.
All right, guys. Remember next time you go believe that like 8 life path is a thing like that. Remember that, please.
Bro, Sneakyo, you're the most karmic YouTuber. True.
Haven't been on YouTube for 2 years.
I know, but bro, one in the chat. If you see Sneakyo go, something good happens, and then boom, the internet turns on him. Something good happens, internet turns on. It's like we know you're fapping, bro. You're doing something wrong because your karma's like this. An 8. Your karma's an 8, bro. You're the perfect 8. I'm a perfect 3. You know what 3 is?
Okay, this is what's so stupid about numerology. What does the number 8 have to do with the symbol of, like, what does this have to do with karma?
You're either rich or poor, never in the middle. So
because of the symbol of the number 8?
This is how your unconscious talks to you, bro.
So unconscious. So what does it have to do with being born on the 8th day?
Okay, Sam is a double 5. 5 is travel, good looks, and entertainment. There's no way anyone thinks.
Okay, so
Sam
what does that
Frank
have to do
is
with what does that have to do with this?
Okay, check this out. Every 8 is into religion because they love power. True.
Every 8.
Like that's why you love your religion. You feel powerful having an army too, right? There's like this tribal aspect.
I'm a Muslim because it's the truth. That has nothing to do with power.
But you're saying Sneakyo in his unconscious doesn't fiend for power. Yes, you do. Boys are like that, especially 8s.
Okay, so are boys like that or number 8s?
8's the most. 8s are the most, right? Or 3. 3 is the number of commerce, free market, money. They make money. I'm a perfect 3.
I thought 8 was the number of money. Now 3 is the number of money.
8 wants power and money. 3 is the talker.
Okay, so 8 is karma, right? What does the number 3 have to do with money?
Okay, 1 is here's the whole number.
Here.
What do you want to know?
You see him ducking the questions?
What is the question?
You said number 8 is karma. It goes balance, right? And it goes.
Yes.
The symbol bleeds into your subconscious. I asked you, what does being beautiful have to do with the number 5? What's beautiful about this? You didn't answer.
Okay,
I asked about what's money have to do with 3?
How it works. How did they figure this out? Go on Facebook. People born on the 5th, 14th, which is a 5, or me, 23rd is the best looking one. These people born there are known for their looks. You go Facebook, you search this up, it's true. They've been doing this for thousands of years. They noticed everyone who has an 8, they're power hungry and they like money. So they do good in business. 5s always travel.
You're avoiding the simple question. I'm asking you, what does the symbol of the number have to do with it?
Pythagoras said each number is an archetypal kind of energy. 1 is a repetitive leader. 2 is like feminine, like jinxie. Right? 3 is the talker. 4 is law and order. That's why Trump is a 4. He says law and order, but Trump also has a 5. So entertainer.
You're avoiding my question. You said the symbol of the number 8 is karma. What about the number 4? What about the number 3? What about the number 5?
Oh, okay. It's not. They're not all like this, but I'm saying this is how you can.
So
remember
just the number
them.
8 has to do with the symbol of the number 8.
6 is pregnant. It has a stomach. Every girl born on the 6th wants a kid and a family.
Allahu Akbar!
Go back to Crisis King, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, is it a coincidence Putin is a 7, the thinker genius? Rudolf Steiner is a...
What does 7 have to do with thinking?
7 is Pythagoras gave each number up to 9, and then you have the master numbers, the 3 master numbers. Each number shows your biological energy code. Now, you don't have to say, Zherka, I believe you, right? I'm not selling you anything. I'm just saying.
No, you are selling it. You just said
I'm
you
not.
are.
I'm booked up. I'm full. I'm booked up. I can't take any more people. But I'm saying, does Sneakyo operate like an 8? Yes, he does. Does Hassan Piker operate like a 7? Yes, he does. Sneakyo, what does Sneakyo have in common with Nick? They're both political, religious powerhouses. Nick's an 8.
Okay, but 6 is pregnant, so only only women who are born on the day of 6 want to have children.
They have the strongest urge. Sneakyo, who has my identical numbers? Only one streamer. Who's a 3 and a 5? Only one streamer.
I don't know who.
Heel Mike. You think I chill with Heel Mike for any other reason? Our energies align, bro.
Your energies align.
He's a 3 like that with a 5. Same as me. Also, you look at geniuses, bro. All geniuses are 7s, sometimes 9s, but you'll never see a genius that's a 4. Ever. Ever. Born on the 4th, a genius? Try and find that. Or go look at prisoner numbers. Right? Or look at 11s. If you have an 11, Kim Kardashian, Barack Obama, all the Rothschilds, Aiden Ross, 11, Kanye. 11s amplify the room, bro. They get every... Yeah.
What does Kanye and Aiden Ross have in common? Because they're 11.
That they're 11 is the number of charisma and emotion. They're both extremely charismatic to people for no reason. You can't even put your finger.
What does that have to do with 11?
Well, and for an 11, they're standing next to a crowd, like, or one person. They're always talking to someone.
A crowd is more than one person.
Well, I'm saying a crowd is their webcam, but it's usually they're talking on webcam. They always have to talk to something, and they easily charge up.
Ye's never done a stream.
What? But he's literally on every podcast.
Yeah, but it's not talking to a webcam.
Is Kanye known for charisma or music? He's known for both. He's very charismatic. Like, people love Kanye, bro. They love him. They don't love French Montana like they love Kanye.
If Christianity leads you to this, man, then hey, anybody watching, man, come to Islam. Come take your shahada, bro. Like, come to God. Because what does this have to do with God?
Sneakyo, God put numbers here on earth. Like, are you not? Is 2 + 2 that satanic?
Yeah. But he didn't design the symbols. Humans designed the symbols, and you're saying the number 8 has to do with
No. Humans didn't design these archetypes.
God gave the figures. No, man created the figures of the numbers.
Bro, if a man wants to be a hero, there's an archetype flowing through his psyche. He didn't say, I want to be a hero. Something deep in him says, it's my turn to play this role. You had this archetype go through you.
Okay, so do you just said this stuff as a scam?
Here's your problem. Sneakyo thinks man creates ideas. Men don't have ideas. Ideas have men. That's why if you put a red hat on long enough, you turn into me.
No, I said man create the symbols for the numbers, and then you said no, God created that. No,
we noticed them. We didn't create shit.
Where did we notice the number 8? It was laying around, and then we attributed it to number 8.
We studied through history. Everyone born on the 8th was in business. You look at the numbers,
and then we created the figures based off that.
Yes, that's how it does. Like, just like how you say black guys are in prison. You notice the pattern.
And then you make up the color black afterwards?
No, you notice the color black. You didn't create it.
My brain's rotting, bro. My brain's rotting, bro.
How did you create a color?
My brain's rotting, bro.
Bro, here's what I'm saying.
Chad, this is more haram than the blindfold date content with holes in the couch.
How?
This is more haram. Finish the point.
Okay.
I know you hear this when you're saying
Sneakyo pipe a chick born on the 28th because Gary said do it, and then next week he had a $5 million Rumble deal because 28's the number of wealth. That's the most haram shit I've ever heard.
None of that is true. Wallahi,
you didn't pipe at 28? Yes, you did.
None of that sequence of events is true whatsoever. And see, like,
Gary made that shit up?
A Jew who's selling you a program about numbers is going to say that, and then he's going to brainwash a Christian to believe. Bro, just because...
No, you don't need to buy a program. You can just observe and do it yourself. You don't need a program for this, right? Like, bro...
I know you have that thought in your head. When you're saying this, you're like, this is retarded, right?
No, it's not. I hired a 22 because they're master builders. That's why I make way more money because I hired a 22.
A master builder.
Yeah, if you hire a 22 is a master builder. If they do your thumbnails, you get way more views. They're good. If you hire a 6 to do your thumbnails, they suck. You hire a 8, he'll take money from you. You gotta come to numerology, bro. You gotta come to.
I'm good, man.
No, bro, Sneakyo, you're saying 2 + 2 is satanic. It's so stupid.
I'm just saying.
Bro, I'm gonna grab a cigarette.
Go ahead.
Yo, I'm gonna grab a cigarette. Yo, chat. Tell me your life path. I'll do a free reading for the whole chat.
No. This is. It's just the most basic level stuff. I've heard all these talking points too. I've heard every single one. Actually, you know, I haven't even done this the whole stream. Type of 1 if numerology is greater than astrology. If numerology
Sneakyo,
is
bro.
greater than astrology.
All right, Sneakyo, want to hear something crazy?
What?
You know how all banks are on the 33rd degree parallel on Earth, or 33 is the magic number? Look at every world leader is a 33, the highest level in the game, master number. Even Hitler, they say he's a 5 life path. Roll his birthday over a few days. They changed his birthday. Bro, he's a 33.
That was the.
What is so funny, bro? You can make anything cryptic, bro. You can literally. This guy can make anything.
Bro, Zherka just said Hitler was born on day 5. Move it over 2 days, and he was born on day 3.
No, he's born as a 33, not day 3. Day 3 is like no. You add up the whole number, like Sneakyo, bro. You and Sam Frank are perfect examples. She's a double 5. That's why she gets all that motion, but she's not. Can one in the chat if Sam Frank's unattractive? Or mid? Or Neon is the number of copycat, and 9, he can only copy people to win? Isn't that creepy? He just copies Aiden.
Chat, if you take the number 5 and subtract 2, you get 3.
Yeah, look, listen, bro. You asked me, do I use it? I do. I hire off the system. I don't care if I like you. You have to have good numbers. You can't give me dog shit numbers. And Sneakyo, I'm telling you, you have the most karmic numbers. You're not allowed to do bad things. You're f***ed if you do.
It's crazy that like you people like you were making fun of me saying like I'm gonna go from Islam to Buddhism, and then you believe in things like karma. Karma has nothing to do with Christianity or Islam.
Yes, it does. In the Bible, it says you reap what you sow.
You reap because God punishes you, not because energies in the universe and numbers align.
But how does he punish you? Through these laws of the universe, the quantum field, or what you and Andrew Tate call the Matrix.
No.
The Matrix is numbers.
Okay.
What do you think the Matrix is? It's numbers, bro. You just like a woman when she sees
the Matrix is just an analogy. You don't need to see green numbers from a movie in 1999 and think that has to do with
let me save your chat a lot of trouble. A girl you meet, you're either a 1 or a 0 to her. She either likes you or she doesn't. That's how it works. That's the Matrix. A lot of people are like, what should I say to her? Bro, if she likes you, you can say you want to gut punch her and she'll laugh. That's how it works. It's the Matrix, bro. But the Matrix you guys talk about is the Matrix you and Andrew Tate talks about is retarded.
I can't hear this anymore. You want to go a monkey?
Yeah, let's go. But I'll tell you this: I don't think you can do girls mode only on the guy. We have to sit next to each other for that. So it's gonna be frustrating.
You're right.
Listen, bro, I'm happy to pique your viewers, but admit you piped a 28 because she's a 28. Admit it.
That's the dumbest reason I've ever heard. Like,
literally, we were at dinner and Gary said, "Go for that girl, Sneakyo, and you'll make a lot of money." And I was like, "Bro, I had a 28. I didn't pipe. I said, this is evil, bro. I'll just hire her."
Do you realize how easy it is to get credibility if you're like a Jewish wizard? You just like see something that's like really obvious. You're like, do the thing you're gonna do, and then join my course. And people,
okay, I'll say this: watch Sneakyo. I'm gonna
some
make you.
Guy indulged in haram had sex with a girl.
Check this out. I'm gonna make Sneakyo look like a genius. I'm gonna make Sneakyo look like a genius. Sneakyo, what he's saying to you right now, I'm not even joking. He's saying he debunked Pythagoras. It's fucking weird, bro. Like, we still study him in Harvard too.
Go back to. Hey, I'm gonna do the Zherka right now.
Christians, you debunked Pythagoras. Good job.
Type of
Islam,
one.
you debunked.
Type of 1 if you should leave this astrology like factory and just stick to Christ as king. I'm a Muslim and I want him to just stick to Christ as king.
All right, Sneakyo, check this out.
At least that makes a modicum of sense.
Look at someone like Conor McGregor on his ascendant identity.
Bro.
Look at this, bro. Jupiter. If you have Jupiter in your ascendant identity chart, Jupiter expands money.
What does it have to do with numbers? Ascendant identity and Jupiter.
Where your stars are aligned.
So you
for
do believe in
thousands of
astrology?
years.
You do believe in astrology.
Bro, the whole Quran is astrology. All of it.
All right, bro.
The first page of the Bible says, I put the stars there for signs.
You know what's crazy is like you'll be like Christianity's defeating Islam, and then you're actively pushing people away from Christianity.
What do you mean? We're talking about Pythagoras. How's that? What?
The karma and no, the Quran has nothing to do with astrology. It has to.
Was Pythagoras a Satanist? Come on, bro.
What, was
These
he a
guys
Christian?
talked about-
I don't know about
No,
Pythagoras.
but Plato, Pythagoras, they talk about the ultimate good. That God is the ultimate good of goodness. That's God. G-O-D. You agree, right? They're not Satanists, bro.
Or were they Christian?
No, Christianity wasn't made then, bro.
Okay, so,
It was after.
you're believing in philosophers that have to it doesn't.
Yeah, but you're saying before Christianity nobody was saved. That's fucking retarded. So do you think one guy went to heaven before Christianity? Yeah, good people went to heaven.
Yeah, but the reason the prophets came is because they were flawed in their belief system, and God came to protect them.
Bro, you asked. I didn't bring up numerology. You asked. You want to know the number. You're just triggered because you're an 8. That's why you're triggered. You're an 8, bro. And 8s are power hungry.
This is why dating is haram, and why my method for the black pill is just be avoiding dating altogether. Because talking to Zherka, yap about numbers is exactly what it's like. To go on Tinder
explain to me.
And hear a girl talk about astrology. This is what it's like.
Okay, explain to me how Myron made the most famous podcast in a couple weeks of starting. He's at 22. He's a master builder. That's how he did it. He's George Washington.
Myron
Who else has had Myron's success after 2 weeks of podcasting? Nobody.
Myron is a master builder. That's why.
Do you think Fresh did the podcast? Like this guy, Fresh helped a lot, but Myron at 22 builds anything.
Maybe he worked hard. Maybe he worked hard.
Yeah, he's got a 4. He works hard. Fours work hard for little money, but that 22 brings you all the money on earth, bro.
Now I understand why you have a dating course, because I can see why you enjoy dates.
No, we don't do numerology. I don't do. My website has no numerology. That's just one-on-one.
If I were you and I believed in this bullshit, dating would be so fun.
You do. You piped at 28 when Gary told you to. You believe it more than me.
Back in the haram days, I would barely.
So
talk
you
to
admit
these
it.
girls.
You admit it. You hit it. You hit that because she's at 28. You have other jigs.
You're gonna look at me and think that I would be with a woman because a Jew magician told me to. You actually believe that?
I do 100%, because I didn't even know about this stuff until when Sneakyo did that. I was like, whoa, what the f-? That's I don't even do the piping off a number. I hire off a number, but I don't pipe them. Like, what the f-? And then when you got that deal, I freaked out. I was like, damn, bro, you gotta hit that again. Don't do it.
But dating would be great. Dating, if you believe in this stuff, sitting down over sushi with some retard on birth control would be so appealing if you could talk about this stuff.
I tell everyone, bro, you don't have to believe in this stuff, but if you run astrology game on girls, it really works. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. You could just sit down and be like, Sagittarius. Oh, that's why you're like this. And they go, oh my God, you understand my soul?
That's exactly what you do to your fans.
Not fans. These are just millionaire business guys who talk to me. None of my fans talk to me about this stuff. A lot of millionaires are into this shit. They like numbers, bro. They like seeing patterns. Why are you in prison? Is it because you're, or do your numbers just radicalize you?
Maybe they commit a crime and they got convicted.
Why do they have the impulse to commit a crime? Why?
Because you're responsible for your actions.
It has nothing to do with skin color, bro. It's their numbers.
Who said it had something to do with skin color? I said you're responsible for your actions. All right.
No, I once said to Gary, race supersedes numerology. That's why they're in prison.
I'm an 8, bro. Are you guys actually saying you're an 8? How are you getting these people, bro?
Bro, people like birthdays, man.
Rotix, you? I see you in the chat all day long. Are you that hard?
Sneakyo, in ancient texts, it talked about if you ever return a baby, it's because the planetary alignments were wrong when you pipe.
Bro, no. These asses, bro. He just said he's scamming you, and these idiots are putting in their... This guy Sneakyo calls Zherka. I'm a 7. You're banned. You're banned for the rest of the day, bro.
Sevens are prone to depression.
Bro, get the fuck.
No, sevens are the most depressed because they're the thinkers and they get abused and used the most.
No, they're depressed because they believe in your retarded number shit. Look at these, bro. What happened to you guys, bro? Can everybody laugh at these now, please?
Well,
Please.
I gotta see their IDs. They're
Please.
lying. Like, bro, a lot of you guys are lying. Like, check this out, chat. If your numerology or your date of birth is 11, 22, or 33, start a YouTube channel today. You're gonna do great.
Sneakyo,
All right,
I'm
check
a
this
7.
out.
Hire me.
Sneakyo is the most karmic YouTuber, and he has 2 8s. You know how rare 2 8s are? It means your money will. It means Sneakyo could lose all of his money in the future. He can go up or down, can never be in the middle.
Anybody
Like,
can go bankrupt. Literally, like you're saying.
Sneakyo, you've either been broke or making a lot. You've never been in the middle. That's the truth.
I've been in the middle for a long
No,
time.
you haven't. When were you in the middle?
When I was making 5 to 10K a month for like 2 years straight. That's
Yeah,
average.
as a 15-year-old. That's really good.
No, when I was 20 and 21.
That's really good. 10K a month is good for a 20-year-old. What are you talking about?
That's average amount of money. That's
For you, that's not average. These guys would
I said
love to make
5
that.
to 10K and I had employees. That's average.
You had That's above normal.
5 to 10K a month hiring editors and stuff like that. That's average.
It sounds low to us right now, but you are 20
The
years old.
average salary is $60,000 a year. That's slightly above average. And I did that for 2 years straight.
Who in chat is 20 years old making 5 to 10K with their own employees?
No, they're
That's
all broke
up.
because they're giving their money to you because they're lonely. Oh my God.
Bro, that's really good, bro. At 20 years old, you're doing
I have a
that?
guy's name is Call Zherka. Ask about nines. No, you're banned. For
Nines
being
are
a
the
fucking
most
retard.
psychopathic neon types. They're never higher a 9, but they have the most potential. But they're the most the highest of them.
You
They're
know
dirty
what's
people.
crazy about you who are asking us to chat? You could just Google this, but you want company from somebody that you don't know on the internet. Google it. Stop spamming in chat to get this answer.
No.
You could you know where he got all this shit? He got all this shit from He got all this from a Jew. Look at the Kabbalah. Open up a Jewish textbook and read this.
Kabbalah? What's wrong with the Kabbalah? It means to receive.
Because these people aren't even Jews. Why are you believing in a Jewish book?
Well, there's 3 types of Kabbalah. With the C is the Christian style, with the Q is the Hermetic style, and with the K is the Jewish style. So you know what you're talking about. And number 2, Sneakyo, it's not weird to observe a birthday. Do you think your birth numbers matter, or God just f***ed up?
He's saying Master Builder like it's RuneScape, and you guys are falling for this. Like,
Okay, it's Myron is a master. Okay, look at this. Myron and Bradley Martin, with their 22s, became success stories quickly. They can build quick, whether it's their body or their podcast. True? Sneakyo is different. You're better for the business world, to be honest, right? Like Sneakyo, I'm telling you, you should focus more on business than entertainment. Your 8 goes heavy for business. Like, obviously, use entertainment to commercialize it, but Sneakyo should be doing projects. That's what he should be doing.
Christians, for the Christians who debate nonstop, this is maybe why there's like immigrants running wild and like Christianity is getting made fun of.
Okay,
really
Sneakyo, in numerology,
this is why
3
Christianity gets made fun of so easily.
Okay, Sneakyo, in numerology, 3 is the most creative energy. Why? Because God created the world as a trinity. You get it?
The world is a trinity?
No, God, the creation energy comes from the Trinity. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the magic number. Me.
What are you saying?
The most creative people have a 3. 3 is the number of creation. Or like, look at all school shooters, all born on the 11th. The highest emotionally charged, charismatic people. But if they're not charismatic, they're emotional, they kill people. Every school shooter is an 11. If it's not a government psyop, right? 11s are like electric, bro. They're f***ed up. Fuzi, Master Builder, he's a 22. They go crazy building, right? They go crazy. That's why he went crazy. He's got 22 energy. All emperors were 33s who ruled the world. That's why there's 33 degrees of Freemasonry. Everyone understands this. Like, this is like common knowledge, bro. You're a 8. That's why you're karmic, bro. That's why Sneakyo tomorrow will find out that you're having a mental breakdown, right? Are you learning?
I want to listen to Nasheed. I can't
Okay,
hear this anymore.
check this out.
I
Sneakyo.
can't. I'm gonna
The
hang
best-
up. I can't
check
hear
this
this
out. Before you
anymore,
hang up, check this out. Here's how I know numerology is real. If you're born on the 5th, you're
So
good
you're not a
looking.
Christian.
Hold on, let me finish.
So you're not
If
a
born
Christian.
on the-
So
let me finish.
which
If you're
one
born
is
on
it?
the 5th,
Are you a
if you're born on the-
numerologist or a Christian? Because the two can't coexist. This has no
Why
basis
can't-
in the Bible. This has no basis in the Bible.
Can I do geometry as a Christian?
You do geometry, but you don't believe that geometry's God and it determines. You don't believe
No.
squares determine my birthday and my life in a master builder.
No, they
triangles don't mean I'm good at business.
What do you mean triangles don't mean you're good?
But you're saying you're how are you comparing numerology to geometry? Those are different things.
If you're born on the 5th, you're good looking. If you're born on the 14th, which is 1 and 4 or 5, you're even more good looking. If you're John Zherka, you're born on the 23rd, you're the best looking. That's proof. Twitter.com/ZherkaOfficial.